Welcome back to another episode of Purpose. In today's Purpose series, I'm interviewing Black authors from the Minnesota Black Authors Expo that was held at the Minneapolis Central Library on November the 10th. It was an engaging experience, and I found a lot of pleasure in interviewing a variety of African American authors at this event. So that's what we're going to get right into that. In this Purpose series, I'm talking about their purpose for writing their books. What is their purpose? And then I also asked them a question. What do they actually get out of writing the book? You know, it's easy sometimes to maybe, you think, right, to write a book. But what is an individual personally getting out of writing a book? I know when I write a book, and I've written probably 8, and I have a 9th one on the way, what I get out of is being able to help other people grow and be able to do it on a world scale. And I don't know any other way to do that. I mean, you can do YouTube, that gets things out there, but when you write a book, you're putting kind of like your mind to pen, and that can actually encourage people, that can help people, it can get them over that next hurdle. So with that note, we're going to go straight to my first artist and find out what they have to say about why they write and what their purpose is on this Purpose series. All right, in this Purpose series, I'm talking to Juliet Mitchel. Juliet, I got 2 questions to ask you.
Certainly.
The first is, what is your purpose for writing? And the second question is, what do you personally get out of writing these books?
Okay. My purpose for writing is to spread the word that manners really do matter. What we do, what we say, how it behaves, it really matters. So I'm spreading the word. That's my purpose.
Okay. And what do you personally get out of it?
What I personally get out of it is seeing change in people once they know what to do in certain situations. But the biggest thing is when I work with children, it takes a village to spread the word. It says it takes a village to raise a princess.
Yes.
So we help kids young and old to find out what it is to be nice and kind and how it works in our favor, how it helps us to get along as people.
All right, perfect. Juliet, I want to thank you for spending your time on Purpose series. Thank you very much, Juliet. Talking with James. James, what's your purpose for writing, and what do you personally get out of it? It's 2 questions.
My purpose for writing is just self-satisfaction. Writing this book, if anyone got anything out of it, it's amazing, and it's amazing to get the feedback. But honestly, just writing is something that I love. It's something that I've always wanted to do.
Okay, all right. And where can they get your book?
The book is available on Amazon, or you can write me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Spoken by James, and it's also available on Amazon.
All right, good job. Let me get and I already got. All right, I'm speaking to DeVonna here, Pittman. I want to ask you 2 questions, DeVonna. Why do you write? And second question is, what do you actually get out of it?
Yes. So I'm DeVonna Pittman, and I'm an author. I've authored 3 books, and I write because I think it's important to tell your story. All of us have a story to tell, and I have been honored and blessed to be able to tell my story, which is a memoir that I know is going to live on long after I'm gone. And I also write so that other people might find healing in some of the things that they've experienced and overcome.
Okay, and what do you get out of it?
And what do I get out of it? Writing is healing. Writing is therapeutic. When you sit down and you write about things that you've overcome, it gives you another level of healing. And so for me, writing has literally changed my life. It's freed my heart in so many ways. And yeah.
All right, good. What's the last book you wrote?
The last book I wrote is called Savannah's Inheritance.
Okay, and where can they get it?
You can get it on Amazon, you can get it at Barnes & Noble, and you can get it on my website, Nature's Syrup.
All right, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm talking to WD here. WD, I got 2 questions to ask you. The first is, why do you write books? And second is, what do you personally get out of it?
I have been writing since I was old enough to hold a pencil. Because writing, as I learned, is my passion. That's where my creative energy goes. I can paint pictures with words. I can create a universe. And I can, in the words of Toni Morrison, if there is a story that you wish to read and it hasn't been written yet, then you must be the one to write it.
Okay, and what do you personally get out of it?
Writing is a joy. it's my creative energy. I get to share stories, and I guess to take a reader to probably places they may not have experienced, or they can also be a place where, hey, I know someone like that. I know somebody like that. And it's important as African Americans that we share our stories, because if we don't share them, who will?
All right, and what's the name of your book?
My name of my book, it's To Thine Own Self, and it is a romance novel, love story.
Great, and where can I get it, briefly?
Okay, you can get it through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Power City Books, or on my website, wfostergrahamauthor.com.
All right, I want to thank you for taking time out for this interview. Here, I'm doing the Purpose Series. Got two questions to ask you, Darrow. You're one of the authors here today for the Minnesota Black Authors Expo. What's your purpose for writing your books? And second question would be, what do you personally get out of it?
My first purpose of writing my book is to get an outlet for my creativity, and the book is to honor my ancestors, to honor my family. The book has it's a memoir, and it has my family members in it. So I wanted to leave a legacy for them and for the future. What do I get out of it? It's self-gratification, knowing that I am contributing to the future of the next generation of authors, the next generation of readers, to try to put my brick in, know that I am contributing.
All right, and
what I get out of it.
Okay, and where can I actually get your book?
My book is on Amazon, KDP, or you can just check on Amazon, and you should be able to find it.
Okay,
also,
good.
I have a website called Amani Books at memoirsofaslave.com.
All right.
Basically, memoirsofaslave.com.
All right, I want to appreciate for taking out the time, Darrow. It's been a blessing to have you on the show today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Black Authors Book Expo, and I'm talking with the author here, and I want to find out what his purpose is for writing the book and what he personally gets out of it. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is AJ Briscoe. I'm a local author here in Minneapolis. My purpose for writing books will be to change the perspective of at-risk youth, troubled adults, adults struggling with literacy, young people struggling with literacy. And what I get out of it is I have the opportunity to tell my story and give my contribution, utilize my influence the way that I can. So that's what I get out of writing books.
Great, and where can you get your books from?
www.stompentertainment.com. STOMPENTERTAINMENT.com.
All right, and what's your latest book you wrote? The last one.
Finding your purpose.
Let me get a shot of that. Good.
My name is Habiba Mohamed. The reason I wrote this book is I've been a teacher for 20 years, early childhood teacher. So I see the need for the classrooms, especially bilingual books. This book is English and Somali. So we was lack of a lot of Somali and English books in the classroom. So that's what makes me to add it in the classrooms and the libraries, book that we can benefit the kids and also see themselves in the book.
Good. And what do you personally get out of it?
I will get out of it because of the adding for their knowledge for the kids and also getting for the kids some ideas how they can be also having a connection with the other kids, that they can be friendly, and also the kids always think about sympathy for the other kids when they're not feeling well or when they're being down, so that means they have to be closer and supportive.
Mm-hmm. And where can they get your book from?
My book you can find on my website and Amazon and Barnes Novels, a lot of places you can find it.
Okay, and what's the name of your book again?
You Are Not Alone,
okay.
And Somali version is Juliet Mitchel.
All right, let me get a picture of the book real quick. If I can get that. Good. I want to thank you for watching this Purpose series, and I want to encourage you to think about what your purpose is. And have you ever thought about writing a book? If you're whether black or white, if you're an author and you've ever thought about writing a book, I would encourage you to take what you have in your mind, that vision, and place it in pen. Write that book that you've ever always thought about, my friends. Write that book. And if you'd like to join the Minnesota Black Authors Association, I have a link for that at the end of this video. And I hope that you pursue your dream, and I hope that you'll find purpose in sharing whatever it is that God has put on your heart. I'm Ron Henderson, aka the Fitness King. I hope that this has served you well. I hope that this has blessed you. And I hope that this has actually encouraged you to take that next step in your writing career, or that next step in your life, my friends. Take care. Until next time, have your purpose be about something that's going to benefit the world, my friends.